Okay, so speaking of takes, let's get into our takes of the week, and then we will get into the Who Said What segment, and then, of course, the meat and potatoes of the episode, the awards with the Lob It Up Awards as well. So, Chris, I'll let you start it with your take of the week. What do you got for us, man? Is it
So
Raptors
my
related?
no, it's not Raptors
Okay,
related. No take, even though my take of the week should have been Kyle Lowry's amazing welcome home tribute, which is
legend.
very well done. Legend, going down as the greatest Raptor of all time, basically. But my hot take is
Sick growth.
actually yes, I
Wow,
said
that was
growth.
dope.
I
That
don't
was
know.
dope.
Um, it's coming from Jeff actually. So you know how when we were out in London, we're asking everybody, yo, where do you rank Kobe
Uh,
in your
I was
top
Oh,
five?
here we
very,
go.
very
I top
intoxicated.
five.
I thought about that.
So
Sorry, just to cut you off. I thought about that like a couple days after I had finally recovered. And I
yeah,
just remember telling this poor man. We were at like the Steve's Chicken Joint or something, and
yeah.
I went into the restaurant asking everybody, and the guy didn't give me the answer I wanted. So I look over at him, piss fucking drunk. You're irrelevant. I'm like calling
Yeah,
this
I
guy
know.
irrelevant. I'm like, oh my
You can't
god.
ask this man his opinion and then tell him no.
I easily could have got punched in the face that night.
Easily.
100%.
Oh, bro, we all could have at that point. Like, we were going around just stopping people at the bar in the
Obnoxious.
bathroom. Like, yo, who do you think is better, LeBron? It's like, bro. And every time somebody said what we didn't agree with, we would just get so
Like, oh,
aggressive.
get
We're
outta
like,
here.
no, man.
Get out of here.
That's so funny.
So I
Go
asked
ahead.
Jeff, I was like, yo, like, where do you place Kobe? Like, this is Kobe in your top five? And he's like, yes, Kobe's in my top five. And I was like, okay. Out of curiosity, who is in your top five?
Oh
So
no.
we had LeBron at number
I
one.
like this.
He had Jordan at number two. He had LeBron at three.
You see
He
it?
had Steph at four.
He had LeBron twice.
At what?
You said he
Yeah,
had
you
LeBron
did
at number
say
one,
LeBron
Michael at number
twice.
two, LeBron at number three.
Oh, sorry, not LeBron. Actually, sorry, he had Steph at number three. He had Kobe at number four, and then I think he had. I'm pretty sure it was
Kevin Durant at 5.
no. I think
That's
it
a
was
lot.
like Giannis. Giannis
Okay.
at number five.
So I have a question.
Hey, bro.
I have a question,
Yeah.
and I don't mean to be disrespectful, Jeff. If you're
Mhm.
watching the episode, please don't come for me. How long has your friend been watching basketball? Like with
A long
5 years? No,
A long time,
he's
and he
not.
said,
I
and
already
he,
assumed
he's-
that.
No, he did say he said like yes, his take is very, very like he's like yes, it's a very hot take, but then he has also said he's much like you, and he's watching like what he like yes, players like stats and like how like numbers, blah blah blah, all that stuff, but also like how they've affected the game of basketball and how they've changed the
Okay.
I
game.
understand.
And like Steph has like really changed the game of ball. Kobe's changed the game. LeBron's changed the game. Michael's changed the game, and like Giannis is changing the game, especially for international players and stuff like that.
But
People are
to
starting
not
to look
have
at
Kareem, to not have
That-
Magic,
Kareem is
like
an
bro,
awful.
you're talking about
I
hot takes. That man took that man went
that's
up with
spicy.
Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and reached into the core of the sun and said, "Here,
I know.
here's a take for you." Like that is
I know.
very hot.
That's what I said. I was like, whoa, that's super hot take, super hot fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I was like, I can't even touch
Kareem, not
this.
having Kareem in there, that's tough, man. Because
Yeah.
Kareem,
Oh.
he has the most points in the league. He's played for 20 years.
Yeah.
He kind of revolutionized the game, if you think about it. And even if you go with that argument, I would say AI revolutionized the game more than Giannis.
Yeah.
Magic,
Oh,
like Magic,
okay.
100%. But
The no
Yeah.
look, yeah.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy. That's
The
crazy.
8.
And
No,
what do
that's
you
what I
agree
said.
with that, Chris? Like,
I agreed to an extent. I was like, I see where you're coming from. Obviously,
But you're
that's not
wrong.
my top
Yeah.
five. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I get it. I understand.
yeah,
Remember, Chris goes, I see where you're coming from, but that's bullshit.
no, yeah.
That's crap.
Yeah, he didn't have Shaq in his top 5.
Hmm?
How you feel about that? He didn't have Shaq in his top 5. How
That's
do
what
you
I
feel
said
about
too.
that?
I was like, you're not gonna have Shaq, and he's like, no. He's like,
Big
honestly,
body.
like you're right and stuff. And I was like, and if you have like Kobe, blah blah blah. What about Tim Duncan? He's like, also very very true. He's like Tim Duncan and Kobe have very very similar, if not identical, accolades for things, and like nobody gives love to Tim Duncan just because he was not flashy, wasn't a flashy player, and stuff. So he's like very fair. He's like, I could have Shaq, Tim Duncan, any of those guys coming in at number 5 too. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think Giannis is a little too early. He's
Yeah.
got
Definitely has
a
the
great career
potential.
ahead of him. Oh, absolutely. He's
Potential,
definitely got
yeah.
the potential, but I think
And
it's just a tad bit too early.
But even the way he's playing this year, I think you tweeted it, Tobias. Like this guy could potentially win every award this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Like,
we're talking like
Rookie of the year.
yeah. We're talking like, 1988 Michael Jordan. Like that's what I had said. Like
Mhm.
MVP, he could win DPOY, like he could win the scoring title, and then who's to say he doesn't go out and win a back-to-back champion, and then if they go to the finals, most likely he wins the championship and he's the finals MVP, which Michael didn't even do that. But yeah, man, I honestly do think, again, I agree, Seabash, too early to tell, but I think
Mhm.
I do think Giannis retires a top 5 player of all time, and I think he can easily become the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Seabash, your take of the week. What do you got?